The Cedar River Campground is located in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, down in the very lower part of the Upper Peninsula, north of Cedar River. And the campground itself is actually on the Cedar River where I was parked at there. The blue dot is actually the Cedar River Pathway that is right there at the campground. The Cedar River Pathway is an equestrian, hiking, biking, and cross-country skiing pathway. And the parking area just outside of the campground is plenty large enough to hold several horse trailers and other vehicles that need to park there before you embark on your outdoor adventure. You can see my vehicle parked right there, and it's a pretty big parking space, more parking than what you get at most campgrounds for the recreation area. It is a dirt 2-track and dirt road that comes back here, but most vehicles won't have any problem even if they are pulling a trailer. Once you move on down the road a little farther past the pathway, you actually come up to the campground, and that's where I'm at here. The Cedar River Campground has 18 campsites, and 12 of those campsites are intended for just regular tents, pop-up campers, small trailers. You can see the campsites are actually plenty big enough here. This specific campsite, along with 5 others, are designated equestrian-only campsites. These are supposed to be for horseback riders, people bringing up horse trailers, and the reason these ones are designated that way is right here. They each come with a 12 by 14 horse corral. So that's something super nice. You don't see that very often in campgrounds. This one has it, and it doesn't look like it's been used super recent, but it is there for anyone that wants to use it. You could probably lock up a great big dog in there and maybe like ex-wife or something like that, but it is intended specifically for horses. One thing about this campground that I did find a little weird is typically when I find a campground that offers corrals and other horseback riding related features, I also find that they have a water station that either hooks up to a generator, is solar powered, or is just plain old running water so that you can easily water your horses. This campground did not have that. This campground just has hand pump water. You can see running right through the campground here is the Cedar River Pathway. So you literally just jump on the back of your horse from your campsite and you take off on the trail in either direction. It looks like the trail is one big loop, so eventually you'll end up back here at the campground. Just so you are prepared and don't think that you're coming to a multi-day adventure, the Cedar River Pathway is 4 loops, and the loops are each 2 to 9 miles long. So you're definitely not going to be riding horseback out here all day long. You would be up for a good hike or a good cross-country ski, but your horse will not find it super challenging. However, it might find it super remote and beautiful out here. Campsite number 10 here, you can see, along with several of the others, they're really large campsites. The only downside to the really large campsites is you're all sharing what turned out to be just one little dirty outhouse. It smelled from the outside from a little ways away, and it looks like it wasn't maintained super well, but you can't be picky if you're looking for a remote situation like this where you can kayak, canoe, fish, horseback ride, bike, and cross-country ski all from the exact same campground. This campground was a really nice campground, and I definitely would have considered staying here myself if it were the end of the day. You can see here is the one hand pump to get yourself some water. It's at the registration station, and must be bears aren't a problem because they just have a regular old garbage can sitting here, and it's not been destroyed by any critters yet, so don't have to worry about that. I still wouldn't leave food sitting around because if there's not bears, there's probably lots of raccoons and chipmunks. Here we have a path that goes down to the river, and I'm going to leave it here and just let you view and enjoy the really beautiful Cedar River.